Good morning. Okay, thank you. Sit down. Sit down. You have to pay attention. Okay, so the events in a story happen in a certain order. In a story, there is a beginning, a middle, and an end. The order that an events happen in is called a sequence. Can everyone say the word sequence?
Sequence.
All right, let's say it one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Sequence.
All right, great. So the author who wrote the story may use words such as first, next, then, or last, so we know where the order is in the story. So first, we're going to look at the sequence of making a sandwich. Who likes sandwiches?
Me.
Okay, so we're going to look at these pictures, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what these pictures are, and then I'm going to call on people who are sitting quietly who they know the order of what comes first, next, then, and then last. So this is a picture of the jelly, a knife, and the bread. This is a picture of the sandwich put together. This is a picture of a bite taken out of a sandwich. And this is a picture of putting the jelly on the sandwich. So raise your hand quietly if you know what we would do first. Evelyn, do you want to come put the first?
You will put that over there.
Okay, well, which one would we put first? Which is the first thing that we need to do in order to make a sandwich? Yep, all right, good job. So we're going to put this one first. Is that right? All right, great job. All right, so after we have all the materials we need, Alan, do you know what we would do next? Come show everyone. Great, all right, so put that one right next to the first one. Thank you. Okay, so first we have the materials we need to make a sandwich, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the knife putting the jelly on the bread. So who knows what would come next? Let's see. Crystal? Great. All right, so go ahead and put that one next. Thank you. Okay, so we have the materials we need. Then we have the knife putting the jelly on. Then we have the sandwich put together. Who knows what would come last? Lidanian? Thank you. So now we have the sequence that we would make a sandwich, right? So first, next, then, and what is this? Last. All right, great job. So now I'm going to read y'all a story, and we're going to fill out this chart. So can everyone say this word with me? First, next, last. Okay, so I'm going to read the story, and we're going to go through it one time, and I want you guys to listen super carefully for these words. First, next, last. Okay, so this story is called A Clever Trick. One day, a mother quail was hunting for insects to eat. Suddenly, she heard a noise. It was just a twig breaking, but it was enough to make her look up and see a fox 20 feet away. Immediately, the quail knew she had to protect her chicks from this enemy. First, she spread her wings, flew high into the air, and settled in the middle of the path between the fox and her baby chicks. Squawk, squawk, squawk. Next, the quail pretended she was hurt. She began to hobble out. The fox thought the quail might make a good meal. Since she was injured, he knew that he could easily catch her. The fox didn't know that the quail was only tricking him into thinking she was hurt. He didn't know that she wanted him to chase her so that he would not see the little chicks. It was a good trick to protect her chicks. The quail hobbled down the trail faster and faster. The fox ran after her, but the bird was always just a little faster. Last, when the quail was sure she had led the fox far away from her chicks, she flew up into the trees and disappeared. The hungry fox looked at the sky, wondering where the quail had gone. Okay, so we're going to go over these. So what is this word? First. Okay, so does anybody remember? Evelyn?
The small kid was finding bugs.
Okay, yes, you're right. She was finding insects to eat. But remember, we're looking for the word first because she was trying to get away from the fox. Gabby, do you know?
First, she was trying to get away from the fox.
Okay, let me read over it. Let me read over this passage. First, she spread her wings and flew high into the air, and she settled in the middle of the path between Fox and her baby chicks. Eric?
First, she flapped her wings in the air, and she tried to run away from the baby fox.
You're right. Not the baby fox, but the actual fox. So she spread her wings, and what did she do?
And tried to run away from the fox.
You're right. She flew because she's a bird, so she flies. Okay. So then, after she flew away, it says, next, the quail pretended she was hurt. She began to hobble about. The fox thought the quail might make a good meal. Since she was injured, he knew that he could easily catch her. So what did the quail do next? Kelsey?
Pretend she was hot.
Yep, you're right. She pretended she was hurt. Okay. So after she pretended she was hurt, it says, the quail hobbled down the trail, faster and faster. The fox ran after her, but the bird was always just a little faster. Last, when the quail was sure she had led the fox far away from the chicks, she flew up into the trees and disappeared. Gabby, what do you think happens last?
She flew up in the trees and disappeared.
You are right.
And disappear.
Okay, so now that we filled out our chart, let's go over it one more time. What is this word?
First.
So who can tell me what happened first? Taylor?
Feel like her is hurt.
I think he needs a little help. Ricky?
She slipped.
All right. Eric?
That she spread her wings out and she flew.
You are
away
right.
from the fox.
Good job. All right, so first she spread her wings and flew. Next, she...
Pretended she was hurt.
Good. Great job. Okay, so lastly, after she had gotten away, what did she do?
She flew up to the air and disappeared into the trees.
All right, good job. All right, so now you're going to go back to your desks, and there is a sheet on it, and we're going to go through it together.
Why are you doing it? Because I have to see what we're doing. Yes, I do. You don't fuss the color.
So everyone go ahead and put your name on your papers. So not yet. We're not going to cut.
No, I don't.
I have a pencil just like that.
If I had to get it's more
Okay, so everyone look at the pictures. Is everyone looking?
Wait, I don't have a pencil.
Whose pencil is that right there?
I little head.
Okay, so it says we're going to write a number in each box to show the right order. So in the first box, there are 2 beavers, and they have collected sticks. In the second box, there's 2 beavers with their sticks building a dam. And the third box, it's beavers chewing at a log to collect the sticks. So by looking at the pictures and what I just said, does anybody know what box happens first in the sequence? Evelyn?
Chopping down sticks.
You're right. Okay, so did everyone hear Evelyn?
Yes.
All right, so write a number 1 in the box that happens first in the sequence. Do we need Evelyn to repeat her answer?
Yes.
All right, Evelyn, tell them one more time.
Chopping down sticks.
So Evelyn said the first event in the sequence is the beavers gnawing at the tree to get the sticks. So what box is that?
3.
Good job, Eric. So it's the third box. So everybody write the number 1.
Write the number 1 in the third box.
Everyone see?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So now, after they have gotten the sticks down from the tree, what box do we think happens next in the sequence? Raise your hand. Gabby?
They gather up the sticks.
So what box is that?
Number 1.
It's the first one.
2.
Okay, so it's the next event. So that's the number 2 because it's after the first, and that's the first box. So we're going to write it.
I know that.
My bunny.
So number 3 goes to. No, that's supposed to be 2. That's supposed to go down.
Okay, so does everyone have the number 2 written down?
Yes.
Okay, so after, what do we think happens?
After that, they make it. They make a den and then.
Okay, yep, good job. So they have, after they collect the sticks that they gnawed off the tree, they make the dam. So that's the second box. Everybody have that written down? Good job, you guys. Good job. Good job. Okay, so now it says, look at each picture, draw what will happen next. So in this picture, what does it look like?
A bird getting flowers.
It's, okay,
A bird making its nest.
yep. Alright, so it's a bird making its nest. So let's draw what would happen next after the bird collects all of the leaves and the sticks and twigs it needs to make the nest. So draw it on your paper.
Draw the picture.
What you think would happen next after they first collect their sticks and twigs to make the nest.
I draw the nest.
Do you need help? We can work together. So what is everybody drawing?
The nest. And I'm
Good job. So what are you drawing, Gabby?
I'm drawing.
No, it's okay. After the bird collects its leaves and sticks and twigs to make the nest, what does it do?
Make some. It says a nest.
Yep, good job. So draw that.
That's all I was drawing.
Okay.
What should you draw, Gabby? 6. Bird 6.
Look.
It's beautiful.
Done.
Alright, so you should put your pencils down when you're done so I can know.
I'm done. I drew my bird.
Alright, we're going to wait about 1 more minute. Finish up, y'all.
I'm done.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So after we drew the nest, we're going to look at the next picture. And can anybody tell me what that looks like? Kelsey? Raise your hand. A seed. Okay, so that is a seed being planted in the ground. So after a seed is planted, can anybody raise their hand and tell me what happens? Allie? It turns into a flower or a plant. So we're going to draw what happens next after you plant the seed.
Smell it.
Draw what happens next after you plant the seed.
The flower.
It's beautiful. Taylor, can you draw what happens next, please? Why? Do you need help? Okay, so after we plant the seed, that's the first thing we do. Then what happens next? When the seed is planted, what starts to happen? So draw a picture of it.
I'm gonna have big flower. It's a flower.
Alright, so when you're done, put your pencils down side out. Alright, it looks like everyone is done. So let's review one more time. What word did we learn today? Can everyone tell me?
First, next, and last.
Great job. So in a book, the first thing that happens, the next thing that happens, and the last, what is that word? Sequence. Can everyone say it one more time?
Sequence.
Alright, great job. Thanks for participating in my lesson.
Can we see a video of us? I didn't get half of it, you know that.